My dog here with me. Hey, my dog. My dog right here. What's up, buddy? Say hi to everybody. Not bother us. We're on live, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the show. Alright. Oh, wow. There we go. I don't even know how y'all could have heard me. Hey. Let me fix some things up. I'm just like, why is my screen way over here? You get what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do, here's what we're gonna do. Fix that. We're gonna expand this. There we go. There we go. That looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. Hope y'all are enjoying your day today, man. Hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all having good vibes at the same time. Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. We got the Mavericks. And they continue their miracles. They need a second miracle tonight to really get this stuff off and running in the right direction. Especially if we're trying to salvage said season. We have to make some noise. We gotta start getting some wins, man. We gotta start getting some wins. Let me go and pull up the chat. Gotta get the chat up in here. I hope y'all tuning in, man. Leave a like, send it to a friend, to tell a friend. We're gonna have fun tonight. We got an hour to kill. We gonna kill this hour so quick. Y'all gonna be like, dang, man, we got through this pregame show so fast. Let me go and add this over here so everyone can see the chat with me. Where is this thing at? There it goes. Stated here. And again, if y'all got any kinds of questions, man, let me know. Again, a lot of this show is based on you. And, whatever y'all want to talk about, man, we're going to talk about it today. I'm going to actually have some things to talk about. I have quite a few topics, so let's get into it, man. Hope y'all enjoying yourselves. Again, my name is TGK, and I do pregame shows for every single Mavericks game as much as possible. If I am having any mic issues, if anything sounds off, please let me know. That way I can fix. So, speaking of which, let's go ahead and see if this chat thing works right quick. And it does. But this thing keeps populating. Why does this thing keep populating? Behind user, please using timeout. I don't like how this keeps popping. On toggle timestamps and feedback. Toggle moderation activity. Moderation activity will be shown. I don't understand what that means. All right. Richard K says you're probably right. There's probably a message before that, but I don't see anything before that. Richard K says Timmy, Dwight Cuban has to go. They gotta go. That is for sure. Man, what a way to start the show, man. You're really trying to get rid of people. Richard K says, what's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Y'all hear the 105.3 fans saying Tim Hardaway Jr. say he don't like Luka and other things. We're going to get into that as well today. I don't think there's much to it, let's be honest. And if you are Tim Hardaway Jr., that is the worst thing to do right now, is to say you don't like the best player on the team. Like, that don't make no sense. Two Mangoes, what's up, man? He says, Sixers don't scare me. They don't scare me either, especially when their quote-unquote MVP is ducking smoke. So he probably didn't want to play today. He's going to be ducking smoke today as well. Richard K says, Dwight Cuban's face is going to dominate Embiid Ghost. Don't think he is playing. As a matter of fact, let's get into it. Let's see if they are playing or not. I think I got everything set up. Let me just double check to make sure everything is set up on my end. All right, live chat. I just gotta make sure everything else is looking right. Oh, I didn't put this over here. Let me move this there. Done that. More. Dang, I didn't put no tags on this video. I'm tripping, yo. Dallas. How are people supposed to find us? You know what I'm saying? Mavs versus 76ers, Mavericks pregame show. We'll keep it simple at that. I ain't got time to add so many tags to this. But it looks like everything else is fine. All right, man. So without further ado, without wasting anybody's time, man. I feel like the background noise is low for me. Normally it's loud. Y'all let me know, man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and let's get this show started, and we're gonna start with our. Look, let me just say this. Sometimes when I get home, I don't have the time to like set everything up because I get off straight off of work, and there's a lot of things that I'm doing right now because going back home soon. So I really need to hone in on getting everything prepped for that. But let's go ahead and let's get started into the Mavericks and the 76ers matchup tonight. And before we do this matchup and we break down our opponent tonight, I'm going to open a little brew. This is the last St. Arnold hideaway that I have. So we're going to enjoy this tonight. Now, before we get into the matchup, I do want to address something. If you were on this pregame show a couple of days ago for the Mavs versus the Pacers, there was a moment that I wanted to talk about, and I had brain farted live on here. I couldn't figure out what the hell I wanted to say, right? But what I want to say, and I want to just knock this out really quick, is I think the Dallas Mavericks are in a very peculiar situation where, depending on how this season ends, I think one thing that they really, really need to hone in on and improve on, besides all the other issues that they have, is they have to fix their organization to fans relationship. I think the relationship between the fans and the actual team is in the dumps. I mean, you, as a Maverick, say if you're Mark Cuban, right? Yeah, you got so many businesses, and who cares what I say? Who cares what Mavs say? But I do think there is something to it to where the Mavericks need to look at us and treat us fans as the actual consumers, as the actual customers, instead of always shunning us, instead of always, calling us toxic or saying, oh, Twitter's a hell of a coach. Because I do think a lot of the fans genuinely really care about this team. We really do. And we don't say things just to say it and to spite the team, to have them perform at their worst. No, I mean, we provide, our own little analysis, our own little opinions. But I would think if the Mavericks really want to improve this to where the Maverick fans are a little bit more at ease, then they need to cultivate more of a, how would I say, a connected base. You know what I'm saying? Because it does feel a little disjointed. It does feel a little disconnected. And I think for the Mavericks, they need to start responding to us in a way, and not in the way that they normally do, to where everyone is just a yes man to Jason Kidd or Mark Cuban. How about have people that hold each other accountable? Because what this organization does is the furthest thing from that is to hold each other accountable. And the only person in the organization that holds himself accountable with the most responsibility is Luka Doncic. And that should not be the case. And so my whole thing with this is just really as a plea to the Dallas Mavericks. Like, look, over the season, over the off season, look at everything, look at your pillars, look at your mission statement on how you want to move forward with this franchise. And I think your fan relationship, don't just be throwing, Mavs fan jam and all this other stuff. Like, that's cool. But I'm talking about, like, when you're talking to the hardcore fan base, have a better dialogue, have a better connection. This whole being dismissive thing just does not work. And that's what creates, not these narratives, but it creates this angst against the team whenever they're just making boneheaded decisions and there's really no repercussions or accountability from it. So that's my little soliloquy. What I think the Dallas Mavericks as a whole, as an organization, need to improve on. They need to have less yes men, more people to hold people accountable, and have a focus on improving the relationship between the team and its fans, so they can just have a better product overall, and a better, how would I put it, just a better overall atmosphere at the AAC, because it has been a little bit lackluster this year. I will admit the AAC has not been rowdy, proud, and loud as it used to be when I was younger. So I am just saying. So let's go ahead and let's get into our opponent today. And whatever I just said, my whole little thing about the MAVS organization, let me know what you thought about that, because that is one thing I wanted to get off my chest in the last pregame show and I was unable to. And before we go to the window, leave a like on this video, man. It goes a long way. It helps a long way. It's your boy TGK. Thank you for being here. And let's get this pregame show off and running. Of course. Of course, I didn't set any of that up. Let me go. Let me set this up, man. It won't take me that much. Man, see what happens? This is what happens when you try to like do too much all at once and not do enough to prep properly. It is what it is. It's okay. It ain't gonna take us that long. Just watch. Look, the window's gonna come in. Boom, window's there. Now we gotta get the little window of me here, right? So watch this. Watch this. Little me is about to pop up. Don't sound right, but there it goes. All right, now we are on and popping. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at our opponent tonight. Tonight is the 49-26 76ers, who are on a 3-game losing streak. And in their last 10 games, they are 6-4, ladies and gentlemen. They are right in a 3-game losing streak. It'll be very Maverick of us for us to lose this game. Let's go and let's take a look at this team. And we're taking a look at the 76ers. Let's go look at their stats. Let's see what we are running into, because apparently the MVP that ducks another MVP wanted to duck that MVP to face what should have been last year's MVP tonight, even though knowing that there's no rim protection from us. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This MVP be ducking stuff. Anyway, Joel Embiid is leading their team with 33.3 points per game. He's also leading the team with 10.2 rebounds per game. James Harden is leading their team with 10.8 assists per game. DeAnthony Melton is leading their team with 1.7 steals per game. And Joel Embiid is leading that team with 1.7 blocks per game. Besides James Harden and Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, who's averaging 20 points, about almost 4 assists. Then you also have Tobias Harris, who's averaging about 15 points per game. DeAnthony Melton, again, he is a shutdown kind of guy. He's averaging about 10 points per game. And then you get the Shake Miltons, the Niangs, the Jalen McDaniels, and the Montez Harrell. And you go on, and I believe they do have PJ Tucker, who gets quite a bit of minutes. He averages about 25.7 minutes. So it is a good team. I just do think overall they're just missing like a premier wing player to really put them over the top. And I don't think they have a premier wing player. You're telling me PJ Tucker is that? I'm a... You know what I'm saying? So that is the opponent tonight. It's going to be interesting because in the last game that we played against the 76ers, we had a really, really good outing. That is when Luka Doncic and both Kyrie Irving went for roughly around 40-something points. And I can pull it up right here. Here it goes. So in this game a couple of weeks back, prior to Luka and Kyrie getting hurt, Luka had 42 points that night. Kyrie had 40 points that night. And it was in the third quarter when the Mavericks came out guns blazing and took this over. Then Tyrese Maxey made a little bit of a little comeback, and then the Mavs pulled away again. So maybe this is a repeat of that, or maybe it is going to be a complete opposite. Whatever the case may be, the Dallas Mavericks need this victory. Because at this time, whenever they got that victory, they were 33-31. And now you look at us, we are 37-39 since that point. So that means we've only had 4 wins, and then we had 8 losses. 4 wins and 8 losses since we played the 76ers. That's kind of nuts, if you were to ask me. But don't ask me. I want to hear what y'all got to say. So, as you know, for us, Luka is at 32.9 points per game, 8.6 rebounds, 8.1 assists, 1.4 steals, and then Christian Wood is still leading the team with 1.1 blocks. However, Kyrie Irving's averaging about 26 points per game with about 5 rebounds and 6 assists per game. And then Christian Wood, Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, Jaden Hardy, And you look at this team, it's clearly evident we just don't have enough as a squad to be able to go somewhere. But in the half court, that is where we become such a dangerous opponent for anybody. So when it comes to that half court aspect, the Dallas Mavericks are legit. When it's a bunch of pace and fast pace and everything like that, that's where we get exposed, man. So let's get back to the scene. And there you go. All right, man. So while we're at it, let me go ahead and catch up on these chats. Oh, wow. Hold on. Shout out to Malcolm Williams. I appreciate the donation there. Sent a $1.99 donation saying big game tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, look, I want to say, if we were to lose tonight, I mean, they're a pretty good team. If we were to lose tonight, that puts us in a bind. I'm going to look at the standings right quick, but Malcolm, this is a massive game because the next game is the next massive game. And the game after that is the next massive game. You really have to win every single game because right now you're not in control of your destiny. We are not in control of our destiny. We are not even a playing team. So that's tough. But again, Malcolm, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it so much. Richard K says, that was end of y'all. That was end of chat. Y'all growing folks been chatting on here and we talk Mavs all day. Oh, crap. Dang. I missed all of that. Dang, I didn't even know that. That's dope. Christian says, if Tim don't like Luka, then go home, bro. Nobody cares. Dang.
Emotional damage.
I don't know what to believe about that. I think it coming from Mike Bassick is a little bit, take it with a grain of salt kind of deal, but it is kind of odd. Richard K says, like Timmy Jr. is Tim Hardaway. Yeah, he thinks he's his daddy, right? His dad is legit, man. His dad was legit. Is legit. RC, salute TGK. What's up, man? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Gav says, I hope you give yourself enough credit for the quality of content you're producing, bro. I've tuned in even the nights I'm not watching them game. LDN, the game is coming on around 1 a.m. You're appreciated, G. Man. Yo, that's dope, man. That's dope. I appreciate that, man, very much. Thank you. I hope this. All right. Hold on. Let me gather myself. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Starting this off, real quick. I didn't know that I was going to end up doing this. Again, I give this a lot of credit to the We Talk Mavs and them bringing me onto their post game show, and I just started pondering because then I started doing lives, right? And I was like, wait up. I can start doing pregame shows because, I don't see anybody else doing pregame shows. And I felt like, all right, I could kind of fill in a niche or a little niche here because I always wanted a pregame show for the Dallas Mavericks that I could watch. Because if you look at the games, they're on cable. I can't afford cable. So you really can't see those things. So it's like, all right, can someone create something? And I just thought it was an opportunity to do something as a pregame show. So appreciate you saying that. I've learned a lot about streaming and utilizing these devices or whatever these things are. So I appreciate it a lot, man. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Get back to the show. Tori Johnson says, very Maverick of Look, man, we the cardiac kids, man. At the same time, you know what a Maverick means? I've done this. Do I want to do that again? Do I want to do the whole, what is the Maverick definition? I'll do it. I'll do it just for us, all right? Let me show you what the definition of a Maverick is, and it just makes more sense every time we do this. All right, the definition of a Maverick. Listen up, folks. I don't know if I can zoom in here. Boom, I can actually zoom in. Oh, that's nuts. A Maverick is an unorthodox or independent-minded person. All right. Forget the independent-minded person part, okay? What we're looking at here is unorthodox. And that is very Maverick of us. This year, we have been the closest to the definition of a Maverick. I think acquiring Kyrie Irving is very Maverickish. It's very Maverick of us. And it's to the definition and to the team. So it's like the team is really meshing with the definition of what the team name is. Mark Cuban is a Maverick. Luka Doncic, a Maverick. It is. We definitely stick to our meaning to our team name, but we're not acting any differently from it, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? So just thought I'd share that. All right, RC says, how many games has Christian Wood started this season so far? Hey, well, it's not that hard to find. Here we go. I got you. Let me go back to the screen. All right, so we could go and find this Christian Wood record as a starter. I guess it won't show the record as a starter, but he has started 17 games this season, and he has averaged 20.4 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks per game as a starter. Let me know what you think about that, RC. How do you feel about that, man? Pretty crazy, right? Started 17 games. I don't know his record as a starter, but you're looking at those stats like, dang, he should just be a starter in general, because Dwight Cuban is not doing it. All right, let me answer the rest of these chats, and then we'll move on to the next segment. If this is your first time here, the way it works is I do a segment, we go to the chat, do a segment, go to the next chat, do a segment, go to the chat. We do 4 segments in an hour, and yeah, I try to respond to every single comment as well. Marcel says, McGee double wash tonight. That was you who said it last time, right? He did get 10 points. He did have an impact in the last game, but maybe tonight he gets that double. But he might get in foul trouble if he does get in the game going against Embiid, because Embiid is a foul merchant and he lives at that store. RC says kids' actions are very oh man.
Emotional damage.
They're beyond being a Maverick. The guy was drafted as a Maverick, and he has stuck to his guns when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into the keys to victory for today's game. Keys to victory is going to be very similar as to what we did in the previous game against the 76ers. And what we did is we isolated Embiid. We isolated him. There's plenty of times where Embiid had to go guard Kyrie. Plenty of times where Embiid had to go guard Luka Doncic. You want to get Embiid out there working on both ends of the court. If you remember watching that game, Mavericks versus the 76ers, which is really impressive how the Mavericks could suck against the Hornets, but against a top 2-3 seed in the Eastern Conference, we could beat them. You know what I'm saying? But what happened in that game is the Mavericks took it to Embiid. They took his soul and they took him out of the game. He was just completely out of the game. He wanted no part of it. He didn't want to play. He didn't want to guard Luka. He didn't want to guard Kyrie. And he got buckets dumped on his head, and the Mavericks took the wheel away from him. So I'd say they need to do that again. Again, you're playing in Philadelphia, so he's going to get the benefit of the whistle. So it's going to be a lot closer game than the previous one was. So it's just going to come down to really isolating the matchups, putting Luka and Kyrie in preferable matchup in the way as, you know, schemed in as mismatches. So you want to generate the best mismatches, right? In Dallas, when I was hooping with my buddies, I was like, we played 3 games, and in the third game, I was like, I was telling myself, man, like, bro, why aren't we, utilizing our mismatches? It was clearly like a dude half my size on this court. I was like, hold on, give me a pick, and let's pick it until they switch, and then they switched. So I took Lil Man into the paint, and again, we were down by like 6 at this point, and oddly enough, they see that the little man is on guarding the big dude, and they bring a double. And guess what I do? I pass it straight out to a wide open person that can shoot a 3, knocks it down, and then it begins the comeback, and then we ended up winning because it was IQ, right? In this situation, you need to expose Embiid because you need him to work on both ends of the court. That is as simple as I could put it. It's really just going to be the Kyrie and Luka show, because it could also be the Jaden Hardy show. Jaden Hardy has been playing very consistent basketball. He's been draining threes. He's the one person that it kind of feels like if he catches the ball, he's going to make it, right? When he's wide open, as opposed to, say, a Reggie Bullock or Tim Hardaway Jr. So there is a lot of benefits to utilizing Jaden Hardy a lot more in these scenarios, in these situations. But the best bet for us to win is putting Embiid in unfavorable matchups and taking advantage of doubles that are going to come from it, because you can have Tim Hardaway Jr., Bertans, Hardy, Bullock, whomever catch wide open shots and drain them. So that is my key. It'll be all offense. There will be no defense tonight. But my key to victory is just expose Embiid, man, and pray that you can score enough to win tonight. It is that as I'm sorry, but that's as simple as it is, because I can't think of anything outside the box that kid could do for us. So a lot of my keys to victory really just is based. My keys to victory have gone so bland and so simple because of Jason Kidd, because he doesn't give me this oomph of like inspiration that, hey, he's trying different things. No, we just have to live with the results at this point. So that's the keys to victory. Let me go ahead and get in the chat and see what y'all are thinking about this game. Dan says this is our make or break game. Let's go ahead and let's look at the standings while we're at it. All right, so for a make or break game, let's take a look at this again. Pull this up. Let's look at the standings, man. I want y'all to see what I'm seeing. All right. The Dallas Mavericks are currently in the 11th spot, and the Thunder are ahead of us. And we're tied, so they got the tiebreaker on us. The Los Angeles Lakers are ahead of us. The New Orleans Pelicans are ahead of us. The Minnesota Timberwolves are ahead of us. And the Golden State Warriors are almost ahead of us by like 3 games, likely. So all right, so look at it like this way, right? We're about 2 games, 3 games from being in the 6th seed or 7th seed at minimum. So at this point, unless someone just completely falls off, we're likely to be in the play-in. That's tough, man. Does it make or break? Honestly, because how close everything is, from the 7th seed to from the 6th seed to the 11th, because how everything is close, it doesn't make or break, but it gets you closer to break for sure. So if you're gonna lose one more game prior to losing any other games, or if you were to lose one more game with 6 games to go, if I'm correct, the 6, this is the game you probably would lose, and you would have to win the rest of them to guarantee yourself a spot in the play-in. But ideally, you cannot think like that, and you have to. This kind of is a make or break game, to be completely honest. Yeah, because you lose this game and say the Thunder win this game, now you have to be able to win 3 more games in them, and we got 6 games to go. You get what I'm saying? So that means they would have to lose 4 out of the next 6. You get what I'm saying? Like we just, there's no wiggle room. This is it. You kind of have to go undefeated the rest of the season. And that's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. Uh-oh, we got King in the building. Uh-oh,
yes,
what it
sir.
do?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's up, King? Hope all is well, my guy. I need to be on a Mavs. I need to be on a We Talk Mavs post game show one of these nights. One of these nights, I need to be on there. However, I cannot be on there. I could probably be on there Saturday and Sunday. It just depends how quickly I do my WrestleMania post game show, or post show live stream. So yeah, man, let me know. Let's talk about it. Montreal says we have to strictly focus on defense. We know this team can shoot, but we need McGee to play to protect the rim. 1000% agree, bro. Hold on, let me do this correctly. You're preaching to the choir. McGee does need to get his minutes bumped up. Yeah, he does need to be a part of this more as far as playing in the game, because he is really your only one outside of Christian Wood that could actually protect the paint. And sadly, that is what it is. I mean, he does show flashes of having a great ability to do so. So why not rely on it? Why not utilize it to your advantage? Why not use this guy that you have for 3 more years and put him out there? And what's the worst that can happen? You lose? All right, we've been doing that all year. You get what I'm saying? So I 1000% agree, Montreal. Yeah, but again, you have to always bring it back. You know what I'm saying? We always have to meditate and bring it back that the fact that this team is ran by Jason Kidd on the basketball court. And because of that, we cannot just be like, oh, like Rel. What the hell? My whole thing went off. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Why did my stuff just go out? This is crazy. Hold on. You know, technology just tends to do the weirdest of things. It never makes sense to me. Hold on, let me fix this. My apologies. Honestly, it's not even my apology. This is on technology. This ain't even on me. Better work. There it goes. Not on me. This is on technology. I got this thing charging. I logged in. I ain't messing with anything else. And it's not me. All right, back to what I was trying to say though. I'm glad he's in here. Rel is up in here. Shout out to Rel from We Talk Mavs. I'm glad he's in here because I want to say this. He says, hit that like button. So yes, please do me a solid. Go hit that like button. But back. All right, so Rel, keep your eye tuned in. All right, keep your eye tuned in. You see how Montreal said we strictly need to focus on defense and utilize McGee to protect the rim. As Rel would always say, does it make sense? And you'd be like, yeah, then no. We're not going to do it because it's Jason Kidd at the end of the day. And if it makes sense to all of us, to Jason Kidd, he's going to be like, let's do the opposite and let's be unsuccessful because that's how we get paychecks around here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a little bit of money in my underdog account, so I'm going to take a little quick, and I mean quick, a little stab at some online gambling, which I do not recommend to anybody. So let me go over there. All right, quick. Here we go. Let's go to underdog. And if hold on. I got a feeling. Sometimes I just have this feeling that I know that whatever I pick is gonna hit. The other day I hit for like $100, right? It was great. I mean, great, man. So let me see. And I don't know if they've updated like the odds of like who's available. But if you are actually interested, right, in gambling and stuff like that, I don't suggest it. I will never recommend it to you, but I'm about to put my thing in the description of this video, and then I'll put it as a little pin real quick. All right. I'm just saying, you ain't gotta do. Oh crap! Hold on. Before we get into that, dang, even my little video ain't popping up. All right. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But I need to bring this up. Jeez, look at this, man. Shout out to Koi, man. Oh my God, appreciate it, man. Koi says, got a good feeling tonight. We just got to turn up. I agree. Think JaVale plays tonight. I think we definitely got a shot tonight. Luka always steps up in the important moments. He is. Dang, did I just peek? My bad. He is Luka Doncic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Koi, again for the donation. But this is it, man. This is it. Like you can't afford any more losses. So is that going to be a thing where we feel like, oh, we can take one more loss? We really shouldn't. And it's gonna be a tough time to be able to be like, we're good. You know, we got one more loss. At this point, we just can't lose anymore because you got the Heat and the Atlanta. You got the Hawks and the Heat back to back. The Heat Saturday, Hawks Sunday. You cannot afford to lose this game, and you can't afford to lose those games either. You got to gain ground somewhere. And if the Thunder wins as many games as you win, you're out of the play. So you have to do it now. This is it. But again, thank you, Koi, for the donation, man. I am getting my friggin' little video up here. There we go. And oh my God. Get control of yourself, TGK. What are you doing? You're here showing your email and your sign in. All right, look, now we can go back. Let me make one quick lineup, all right? Let me make one quick lineup. One quick lineup. That is it. If y'all are interested, I could put this in. Man, my apologies, guys. As you can tell, on the weekends, I'm a lot more organized. All right. Sometimes these things happen. Sometimes I'm just not in control of certain things. But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and let's make a quick lineup. I just kind of want y'all to see the thought process, right? Here's the thought process. I don't care about no Giannis. Yay. I don't care about no Milwaukee. There we go. All right, Luka Doncic, right? I'm going to say Luka gets over 32 because who on the 76ers is going to stop him? I'm going to say, where they got Kyrie's points at? Damn. Don't have Kyrie's points anywhere. I like this one, though. I actually like the points and rebound prop for Kyrie Irving because he does pretty good with the amount of rebounds he gets. So I'll take points and rebounds for Kyrie. And there is no Embiid and nobody else. What the hell happened? I don't like that. All right, well, with Jimmy Butler, let's go Jimmy Butler over on assists. Let's go Bam Adebayo over on rebounds because I think the Knicks are on a back-to-back. And then let's go Jalen Brunson over on points. Really quick little $5. Man, the fact that there was no other 76ers kind of bummed me out. I wanted to take advantage of Embiid's points and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and go back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you, Koi, for that massive donation, bro. Rel says, if it makes sense, kid won't do it. Yo, basically. That's what I'm trying to get across. You know what I'm saying? Koi Stallings giving us the starting lineup for tonight, and I already don't like it. It is Luka, Kyrie, Tim, Reggie, and Powell in the starting lineup. You got to be kidding me, bro. You got to be kidding me. At a certain point, enough is enough. Like, we got to end this Dwight Powell project. Like, I get it. No, actually, I don't get it. I actually don't get it. I don't get the reliance on Dwight Powell. I don't get the love affair with Dwight Powell. I get he's an awesome guy. He works, his ass off for the team. But I don't think him being the starting center for the team is the best idea or the best scenario for the team. I don't get it, guys. And Koi is completely on the money. Look at this. Koi is on the money. Sorry about my internet being so slow. Good thing I'm canceling. All right, so Luka Doncic is starting. Kyrie Irving, Tim Hardaway Jr., Reggie Bullock, and Dwight Powell. That is your unacceptable, unresponsible, irresponsible, lack of due diligence, a very Maverick thing to do with the starting lineup. That is your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen, for whatever that means. All right, man, let's get back in the chat. Two Mango says, we beat the Sixers last time, but no way we beat them again. I'm just saying, if we lose tonight.
Emotional damage.
Marcel says, Hardy cooks Maxey all game. Hey, Hardy is going to develop really nice, bro. I always been saying all year that Hardy looks like a natural out there. Like, it's just natural to him. The way he plays, the way he goes about his game, his build. He's going to get stronger next year. And he's going to be able to dunk even more next year. I definitely see him being a big part of this organization moving forward if they utilize them correctly. Corey Stallings responds to two Mangos and says, I don't know, Mangos. I try to be optimistic for the most part. Haha, call me delusional. I think we've all hit a bit of delusion this year. But at this point, you know, even when we beat the Pacers, I wasn't like so thrilled. Like, yeah, we beat the Pacers without the best players. This kind of game, this kind of win tonight would make me feel a little bit better. But we would have to go undefeated the rest of the way for me to feel like excited about the team. Because my excitement level is in the pits, man. I don't feel the greatest about this team. That is why I said in the beginning of the show that Dwight Cuban. See what you did, Richard? You got me saying Dwight Cuban. Mark Cuban and the organization in general, they need to improve their relationship with the fans because they always shun them whenever they express their opinions, right? When it comes to a mural, when it comes to tweets, when it comes to boos, whatever the case may be, they're quick to shun them. And I think with having a organization and the leader up top lacks accountability or can't take the heat or anything like that, it kind of trickles down, right? And it trickles down and it affects the rest of the team. And then the rest of the team starts feeling that way. And then you really have this massive separation of organization thinks they're up here and they look at the fans and they think the fans are way down here, when without the fans, at the end of the day, without the fans, you would not be where you're at. So there always needs to be a balancing act. And I think the Mavericks are not balancing well, to be completely honest. Richard K says Dwight Cuban got them picks. They're going to make people boo Dwight. Bro, Dwight Cuban has something. He got something on them. I don't know what it is. What's up, Lee McKenna? I hope I said that correctly, McKenna. Embiid and Harden are not playing. I'm a Sixers fan. This is just a warm-up for us. We're coasting until the playoffs. Good luck, losers. Dang, why you have to do it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. I don't know. We did get pretty flamed up. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but from what I saw, Embiid and Harden are playing tonight. Embiid and Harden are playing tonight. I mean, I could be wrong. Right? I don't know. But I saw they were playing. Unless they're out, that Joel and Embiid are returning to the lineup versus the Mavericks. Both tested injuries on Corbin are good to go. Yeah, they're good to go, man. They're good to go. So if we beat the 76ers, we're not losers. We're actually winners because we beat y'all healthy. All right. But I'm not trying to brag. We suck right now. We're 37-39. Montreal says Luka gets 40. Kyrie 37. Josh 21. Jaden 25. Right now, Montreal, I would say Josh has exhibited no signs that he could get us 21, but he'll be damn good if he could. But I would replace those 21 with Christian Wood getting about 17 tonight. And I can see Jaden getting 25 tonight for sure. But Josh, I feel like he just completely lost all of his confidence. Pasquale, what's up, bro? He says, TGK, Embiid and Harden in tonight. Big game. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pasquale said, Embiid and Harden in. What are you talking about? He doesn't know. The guy's a troll. It's all good. It's all good, man. All right. We got about 25 minutes before they actually tip off. So, you know, we're about to go into my favorite all-time segment, which I am considering looking at different segments. I don't know. Let me know if y'all like the segments that I got. And the segments are matchup, keys to victory, over, under, and prediction. Those are the 4 segments to all of the pregame shows. I'm either thinking about adding a different segment. As you know, I do beneath the what the hell I call it? Beneath the surface. Yeah, I call it beneath the surface segment every now and then. I do a soliloquy segment every now and then. But that is just based on what's going on. And right now, I don't think I have anything for those. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm always open to try to improve the show. But either way, let's go into our over-unders and let's have some fun, man. This is the over-under segment. Again, by the way, you can always follow me on my socials. Twitter and Instagram up here. If you think I respond to you on YouTube, trust me, I respond to everybody on there as well. I pride myself on being one of the most engaging YouTubers on the planet, and if possible. So again, if you feel like I wasn't able to communicate with you too much through the comments on this video, you can always reach me there, man, and I'm always open to communicate and talk to you that way as well. Again, I'm just a fan just like you, man, and without this show, it doesn't flow without your comments and without your contributions. Again, this show is for us, not for me. It's for us Mavs fans at the end of the day. All right, so let me go ahead and let me see. So Kyrie and Luka, I always do the Luka and Kai total points. So Luka, they got over 80 last time. I'm not gonna set the bar that high, but I will set it kind of high. I'm gonna say Luka get like 35 and Kyrie get like 24 tonight, right? So y'all go ahead and let me know if this over under will be either over or under. So I'm gonna set it at 68.5 total points between the two. And if you are in the chat and you got an opportunity to vote, please vote and let me know if you believe both Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving will get over 68.5 points combined. Let me know what you think about that over and under. Embiid ain't going to miss playing Dwight Cuban. he will get 100. Yeah, bro. Is it just me or does Embiid kind of come off a little bit insecure about his status in the league? Like, yeah, you're about to be the leading scorer. You're going to have the scoring title. Then you might have a chance for the MVP. But with his latest comments and the way he's kind of been playing and how he foul baits, do y'all think that, Embiid is a little bit insecure? He is such a great talent. Like, besides, being a competitive show and like trying to diss them, right? Embiid is an amazing talent. And if you were to pair Luka and Embiid up, oh my God, watch out. But Embiid being so great as a player and then suddenly having these little moments of, how would I put it, not lack of confidence, but it just kind of, there's some chinks in the armor, so to speak, right? Because he used to have issues with injuries early on, and then now he's been a workhorse lately, but then when he does miss the games, it's like, are you missing games? Are you ducking smoke from the MVP? Like, yeah, I don't know, just maybe me. Coy Solomon says, Josh hasn't gotten over 5 shots a lot recently when Luka and Kai play. That's why he lost his confidence. It's J Kidd fault. Additionally, J Kidd not even starting Josh Green anymore is also an issue. But I understand J Kidd's mindset on trying to like massage these lineups. It's just you got to be able to get to the point where you're able to utilize all of your players. And I just feel like a starting lineup with your best players is a lot better than only putting 2 of your best players paired with 3 of your tertiary level players, right? I would say Luka and Kyrie are starters. Reggie Bullock, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Dwight Powell are not starters in my estimation. They are not. I would say the ideal lineup for the Dallas Mavericks is Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, Christian Wood, and Maxi Kleber or JaVale McGee. That is, to me, your best lineup that you could get with the best talent. And then as you're subbing players in and out, you can always keep at least 3 of your best players in there at all times. Instead of putting your 2 best players in Kyrie and Luka, and then players that should be coming off of the bench. You get what I'm saying? Like, I hope I don't sound like a madman. Let me know what y'all think of that. Like, I don't know. I might be off my rocker, you know what I'm saying? But that may be just me. There
it was. Glory hole.
And if you're on the show, man, and y'all are enjoying this, if you don't know, I do pregame shows for the Dallas Mavericks. Again, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, you tell a friend about a friend that I'll be doing these shows. It goes a long way, and I really do appreciate it, man. And if we make the playoffs, that'd be great, be able to do more content. And if we don't, then I'll probably have to do Texas Rangers or Dallas Stars and Dallas Cowboys content. And I'll do off-season stuff for the Dallas Mavericks as well. But if you're watching WrestleMania this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, I will do a pre-show before the WrestleMania event, and then I'll do a post-show after the WrestleMania event. And then additionally, the Dallas Mavericks take on the Heat and the Hawks on Saturday and Sunday. How the hell am I going to do all these streams? I don't know. But I believe two hours before the Mavs tip off with the Heat, I'll do the Mavs pregame show for about an hour. And then I'll jump straight into the WrestleMania pregame show. And then after WrestleMania, I do post. And then for the Hawks, again, same thing. I'll do the Hawks pregame show well in advance of the game, and then the WrestleMania, and then the WrestleMania post. So I'm be doing 3 streams, 2 back to back with no. God, man, what am I doing to myself, dogs?
Emotional damage.
All right, we got a comment up in here. Pasquale says, "Need a D player in there. Why I accept Bullock, but you are not mad." All right, I get the Bullock thing. I do get the Bullock, but I will say that he is not starter. Like, he's not leaps and bounds better than Josh Green. I will say so myself. All right, so after, whoa, what am I doing here? After 6 votes, y'all are saying 100% Lukai gets over 68.5 points tonight. So hopefully that it is a good sign for the Dallas Mavericks that Luka Doncic and Kyrie get it back going. The next prop that I want to put out there is Embiid. All right, Embiid. Let's go with points, rebounds. Let's go with points and rebounds. And I'm going to set this. Say he get like, hey. All right, so we're going to go with Embiid points and rebounds. I'm going to set it at 44.5 total. So points and rebounds combined. Y'all let me know if he gets over or under that number tonight, and it is going to be in the chat box below. Let me know if Embiid gets above that, man. And while we are looking at that, I want to take a gander again at Underdog just to see if they are in there or not. Let's take a look. I ain't gonna lie, like today, right? Today I was looking at ways to improve the show, right? And what I was looking at like, dang, how can I improve the show? Dang, they got Kyrie at 23.5. Nah, give me that. I say Kyrie gets, give me Lucas points too. Oh, they got Tim Hardaway Jr. up in here, Christian Wood up in here. Oh, they got people up in here. I'll take Joel Embiid over on points and rebounds. Okay. Damn, they got James Harden assists way out there. Points and rebounds, points and assists, points, rebounds, and assists. What is Tyrese Maxey average? Oh, dude. Points and assists. Give me points and assists for Tyrese Maxey. That's really low for him. Oh. Like, pal, 4 points, bro. Christian Wood, 11.5. I'm gonna say Christian Wood gets over 11.5. Now that there's more options, I want to do another lineup. Again, if you're interested in utilizing like my link, I got it in the description. As if you're interested, I don't recommend this. Let me try a different prop for Luka. Go with Luka fantasy points. What did he average last time? Yeah. I like his fantasy points. Kyrie, where's his rebounds at? Ooh, 4.5. Give me that. Bro, Christian Wood at 11.5 points. Bro, I just feel like I gotta take it. All right. Joel Embiid, I say he didn't get over on rebounds last time he played us. But I think he knows he has to play more aggressive against us tonight. So I see him get in there. James Harden, on the other hand, dang, he's been out that long. And all right, I don't like how they be ducking us. They be ducking everybody else, but when it comes to us, they want to play. I don't like that. Tobias Harris, what has he been averaging? And that's with him beat out. I don't like that. Man, guys, can Dwight Powell get 5 points tonight? Oh, Jesus Christ, dogs. Man, can Tim Hardaway get 13 points tonight? Okay, he's been kind of doing that. Am I going to take a flyer on Tim Hardaway? I'll take a flyer on Tim Hardaway. Since I'll take a flyer on Tim Hardaway since he wants to talk all crazy about Luka. Go ahead and talk crazy, but go and produce, dogs. Go and produce. You know what I'm saying? Go and produce. I was about to cuss. All right, man, let's get back in the chat. RC says, of course he is, TGK. We all watched him cry. He got bounced. Yeah. Yeah. I vehemently remember that. All right, so after two votes, ladies and gentlemen, y'all are saying Embiid gets under the points and rebounds. I have to disagree, man. I think he gets over. I think Embiid gets 40 points on us tonight and about 12 rebounds. Who is going to stop him? You know what I'm saying? Who is going to stop Embiid tonight? Like, I just don't see it. I don't see it. And I try to be a realist when it comes to like these kind of things. So that is just me. That is just me. All right, let's go ahead and end that poll and let's do one more poll before we get into our prediction segment. So I'll say Dwight. I like Dwight Powell props. So let's do Dwight Powell hits to the face. I'm gonna set his hits to the face at 2.5. Does Dwight Powell get over 2.5 hits to the face tonight? I'm gonna say he gets hit in the face about. He'll get hit in the face all 4 times. I'm gonna say 4 times, even though I set it at 2.5. I'm gonna say all four times Dwight Powell will get hit in the face by Joel Embiid. That is my prediction. You know what I'm saying? King says, "Don't bet on Dwight. Don't do it." I did it. Yeah, I didn't even try it. All right, but I thought it. Also, I don't believe the THJ Luka stuff. Tim is still wearing Luka ones. Good point. But you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. All right, man. Let's dig into this, guys. Let's dig into this, and let's really dig into this. I don't want to do it. Let's get beneath the surface here, all right? All right. The other day on 105.3 The Fan, and I am cool with a producer from 105.3 The Fan. I don't want to put their name out there because I don't want none of this stuff attached to him. But I did see the video and I saw the segment where Mike Bassick is saying that, you know, nobody on the Mavericks or Tim Hardaway Jr. doesn't like Luka, and JaVale McGee doesn't like Luka, and Kyrie Irving doesn't like Luka. And he wasn't even calling JaVale McGee. He was calling JaVale Magoo. And I know sometimes we're up here, we make fun of Tim Hardaway Jr. and call him trash can juice. All right. But there's a big difference. There is a big difference when there is, I don't know. Is there a big difference now these days? No, there's a big difference. I don't get, hold on. Never mind. There might be oh crap. Am I on the same level? No, I ain't on the same level as 105.3 The Fan. I do think you're held to a higher standard in reporting news on 105.3 The Fan. Now, I grew up listening to 105.3 The Fan way back in 2009, ladies and gentlemen. I listened to The Fan before they became The Fan. They were 105.3 Live, okay? When they became The Fan, they had Newey Scruggs, Richie Witt, Arnie. They had different guys up there. They had Grego too, right? I go way back, all right? I used to go to all the events. Every single Faniversary, I was there. Man. I used to go to, what is it? Hold on. I used to go to Dukes in Addison, where Richie Witt and Sybil Summers, they used to do this contest, right? It was like this little big, it was a Jesus Christ. You know, when you got the cups and you throw things in it, the beer cup, beer pong. There we go. But it was with like big trash cans and big balls, right? Pause. That's how crazy I was being a fan of 105.3 The Fan. And back then you could call, you could be a part of the show. It was legit The Fan. And then somewhere along the lines, The Fan did kind of change. And then Mike Bassick, along the lines, down the road, became part of The Fan. When he used to just be a guest, then he was a prominent role, and then now he's a part of a show. Even though he was been throwing around all these shows, now he's part of one of the main shows. He's never been a reporter, never been the guy to get you the inside unless it's the Texas Rangers, right? So when he's saying it, okay, when he's saying it, it might have been like, yeah, he's got all the background, all the inside knowledge. He got everything for us to be like, yeah, what he said is true. I cannot say it is true. I don't feel confident in saying that that is the case. I don't necessarily even believe in that. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been playing with Luka for so many years. Suddenly you're going to dislike Luka? JaVale McGee. I can see him not liking Luka. Kyrie Irving, that's debatable. That could be up for debate. But Tim Hardaway Jr., that's kind of crazy to put out there. That's crazy to put out there. And it's crazy to put out there in this moment right now when they're trying to make a push to the playoffs. Again, we've been negative throughout the year, I get it. But right now, this is not the time to do it. It's not the time to do it, man. Let the year end, let them fail and not be a part of the play-in, then do it. Or let them get to the playoffs, get eliminated, and then do it. But right now, come on, man. We got enough distractions as it is. And that is my soliloquy of the night. Thank you very much. All right, man, let's get back into the chat here and let's get straight into our predictions here shortly. Oh, crap. I mean, for this to keep going. King says he calls him that all the time. Mr. Magoo. Yeah, I haven't been able to listen as much as I used to, so it's kind of hard to keep up with everything. Beneath the Surface, low-key, probably my favorite segment. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I said I didn't think I was going to get one off tonight, but I ended up getting one off. I wish someone could clip it for me, but I'll go back and clip it. King says he was making fun of JaVale. And see, I get that, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like when you're on the radio, right? I don't know. It's like I do a show now, right? And I receive donations, so I can't say that Bassick is getting paid and he has to, be professional. But me, do I gotta be professional too? I don't want to like come off a hypocritical, but it's like I hold them to a different standard, right? I don't know. I might be off my rocker, but take it with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen. King says THJ took a pay cut to play with Luka. He really did, ladies and gentlemen. He really did. Now, could have we? He got paid because of the Pelicans, man. But he did take enough of a pay cut to stay. That's tough, man. That's tough. Mike is the ultimate non-team player. He gave up the home run, the bonds just to be known. And that'd be kind of sick if you think about that. Like, dang, if I give up this home run, I will be forever remembered. You know what I'm saying? King says, how can he talk about anyone else? And that's what I'm saying. How can he confidently say these things about the Dallas Mavericks when I don't know if he has inside sources, and if he does, are they legit? All right, man. Let's go in this last poll and get into the prediction. So after 5 votes, y'all are saying Dwight Powell gets hit more than 2.5 times tonight. Proud of everybody. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into this prediction segment, which it won't be that much. And there goes my stinger, all late. All right, man. Yeah, we see. I didn't even update this. Oh my god. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh no. But you see how my score was kind of close. I've been on it, man. 76ers and Mavs. All right, man. Not to waste y'all's time. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Let's go here. So while I am looking up Vegas, yeah, if y'all could go ahead and make your predictions down below, please make your predictions down below. Let's go ahead and let's figure this out. We got a couple minutes before the game starts, but y'all got enough time to make a prediction before y'all head out. Let's see. All right, so the line right now is the 76ers, ladies and gentlemen, are favored by 6 points tonight. The 76ers are favored by 6 points, and the point total, they have it at 233. Jesus. All right, man. All right. I don't know how I feel about this, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, here we go. Before I get up out of here, or before I make a prediction, national media needs to shut the F up about the Dallas Mavericks because they clearly do not watch them trying to blame Kyrie for something that isn't Kyrie's fault. Weak-ish. Same thing with Flight the Mic and Get Like Coop, the YouTubers who end their videos the exact same way. They had videos about Luka and how he was talking about he's not feeling himself. I watched both the videos. I got nothing out of it. I'm sorry, man. I got nothing out of it. King Facts. Yup. Div, what's up, Div? Damn, I'm already peeking. He says, what a joke Embiid is. Misses Joker's game, but is 1,000% healthy now against the worst team on D with no centers to stop him. Very, very pathetic. Very pathetic. Montreal. All right, he says 127 to 119. Oh, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Before I read more, let me go ahead and make my prediction. So they got the Mavs losing by 6. Do I want to say they're going to win just because of the good vibes, or do I want to be realistic? I'm going to say Mavericks 118, 76ers 117. I'm going to say the Dallas Mavericks get lucky and win by 1 point tonight, man. I don't see us being able to. I don't think we'll win, but I'm gonna put a good prediction out there and hope that we do win. But I don't have the highest of confidence unless Joel Embiid gets hurt during the game and he's out, and then we got a chance. But when the 76ers go small ball, that's a problem for us too. So, but yay Mavs. Let's get a 1 point victory tonight, man. That is fun. Dwight is gonna get torched tonight. Torched is a really good word. I was about to say, no, that's a perfect word. He's gonna get shredded tonight. Shredded. Div says Dwight better not freaking start tonight. Div, I got bad news for you. Dwight Powell's starting tonight. And yes,
emotional damage.
All right, guys. I don't see any more comments here. Let me see. I think I responded to everybody. Div says, I'm going to be pissed. We are desperate. We need to score tons of points to win. It's Jason Kidd, man. He wants to go down with his lineups. Let him go ahead and go down. Yeah, we definitely need to score points, and I just don't see us doing that. All right, guys. It's 1 minute before tip-off. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you very much. I will be on Saturday and Sunday. Check out the channel. I'll put the notifications up when I'll go live. It'll be probably 2 hours before tip-off. Again, thank you so much for being here. It's been your boy TGK. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Enjoy the show, and I'll catch you on in the chat on We Talk Mavs. We out. Let's go Mavs.